Hello, my name is Tami Johnson, and I will be sharing today's devotion with you. Today's devotion is found in Genesis chapter 45, verses 5 through 8. Now, this is the story of Joseph. When he was sold into slavery by his brothers, he is now reunited with them, and here is what he has to say. We're going to start halfway through verse 4. I am Joseph, your brother, whom you sold into slavery in Egypt. But don't be upset and don't be angry with yourselves for selling me to this place. It was God who sent me here ahead of you to preserve your lives. This famine that has ravaged the land for 2 years will last 5 more years, and there will be neither plowing nor harvesting. God has sent me ahead of you to keep you and your families alive and to preserve many survivors. So it was God who sent me here, not you. And he is the one who made me advisor to Pharaoh, the manager of his entire palace, and the governor of all Egypt. So what I love about this story is the story of forgiveness. Joseph's brothers hated him. They were planning on killing him. Instead, they sold him into slavery. And years later, when they come looking for food, Joseph is there. And he has forgiven them. And he even tells them, don't blame yourselves. It was God who sent me here. Now that kind of forgiveness is just mind-blowing. I know most of us struggle with that. I know I do. There was a time when I found myself in a situation where someone hurt not only me, but my entire family. And I was talking to a pastor about it. And at the end of our conversation, I jokingly said, just pray for me that I can learn to forgive this person. And he looked at me and he said, you do not have a choice. And that really stuck with me because I was angry that he said that to me. So I thought, well, sure, I have a choice. I can choose to be angry. I can choose to be bitter. I can choose to let this situation take over my life. Sure, I can choose that. But in reality, what he meant was, as Christians, we don't have a choice. We are called to forgive. For example, Ephesians 4:32 says, be kind and compassionate to one another, forgiving each other, just as Christ forgave you. And also in Colossians 3:13, it says, bear with each other and forgive one another. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. So, as we see here, we are to forgive the way Christ forgave us. And that's a big task because we have been forgiven so many times by God. Probably every day I'm asking for forgiveness, and that's how we are supposed to forgive one another. So just also thinking about God's grace and forgiveness towards us, we just have to ask him to forgive us, and he will. So I think without even other people asking us to forgive them, we need to forgive them. It doesn't help them any. It's only helping us because we are the ones that become free. We have freedom after we forgive each other. They have no idea that we're holding a grudge against them. It's only us that needs to release that and be free from it. So I encourage you to just think about, is there someone you need to forgive? Something that's just been holding you back, causing you to become bitter. I encourage you to pray, ask the Holy Spirit to help you to know how to forgive this person. Ask him what that looks like, what you need to do. And if you're still struggling, I encourage you to seek Christian counseling to help you through this, because as Christians, we are called to forgive. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.